This video is for anybody who is thinking of starting out on YouTube but watches big YouTubers and think, how do they record so well? What I'm going to be doing this video is showing you exactly how much people are people. What I mean by this is we will stutter so much. I say we, I kind of count myself as somewhat of a YouTuber now. I've been doing YouTube for, I'd say, a few months. I've done YouTube videos for other people's channels. I've given loads of tips to people, and once they've taken and implemented these tips, they've done really well. But one thing that I do see a lot with when I'm speaking to people is how do these, okay, that's an example. How do so many YouTubers speak so clearly and never mess up? Well, the answer is they don't, right? So every time I stutter, just like I did, then I'm gonna do a one tally. Depending on how long this video is, you'll see how much a person can make mistakes. I'm quite comfortable on camera, I'd say. I'm pretty good at speaking to camera. I used to be a lot worse. I used to have to take a lot more breaks than I did, but so right now I'm gonna write another one. I used to have to take so much more breaks, and with the power of editing, it looked like I was fine on camera. And to this day, I'm still kind of terrible. You know, I mess up my words and everything like that. So the first thing I'm going to speak about in today's video is hope. The most recent video that I've done, I managed to get over 100 views, which isn't the first time I've done it, but I don't really count the first time. But I got over 100 views on a longer form video because it was shared around my school a lot, actually, which I don't really like, to be honest, because my first video is terrible, really cringy. I don't really know what I was doing, to be honest. I don't know what I was doing in the video. I was just kind of I got inspired probably from some motivational edit, and I just decided to record a video. It was very bad, the editing was terrible. I've unlisted it on my channel now because I don't really believe in what I used to say. I've changed my mindset on things a lot, and I'm a lot better of a person than what I used to be, ethically wise. I used to say outrageous things that don't really apply and are just stupid people thoughts. So I don't think like that, so that's why the videos are listed. But that is an example of the experience I've had. I think I did about 15 videos, and on total channels, I've done about 15 shorts, 15, 20 long form videos. And what I can say is I mess up a lot. In terms of hours, I've definitely done more than 15 hours of recordings because I've got recordings that I haven't uploaded and things like that. But honestly, I don't see how scared people are of starting YouTube. They think, oh, but I'm not good on camera. Neither was I. But you see big YouTubers and they seem amazing on camera, and they might be really good on camera. They might have been recording for years, but even throughout the years, they still mess up loads. You know, they just cut it out and they do smart editing. So what it would be is if I stuttered just like I did there, bang, and you wouldn't even notice it because you'd be listening to the tone of voice, and you couldn't even realize it was a 2-minute break where they sat down, they had a deep breath, you know, they might want some water, which I'm gonna do now. So my lips are dry. That's another time. Yeah, they take big breaks. You don't really see it because it's edited out straight away. And I know I'm kind of repeating myself here, but please do not be discouraged from how good these people are at recording, because editing is God's work for people who aren't too good on camera. You can become an amazing editor and have okay content or okay ability to speak to people, and you can have an amazing video. Even though you stutter loads, you know, you need to take a deep breath, you know, you're kind of stressed out doing it because maybe talking about something you're not too comfortable with. There's a lot of factors that go into your ability to speak, but the main thing is that I want to tell you, this video is going to be quite short because I'm on holiday. I do want to kind of enjoy myself, but I really wanted to get this message out there. Do not feel discouraged at all if you see people speaking really flawlessly on camera. This video has no cuts. You know, I've had to pause a lot and I've lost track of thought, but the one thing that I do credit myself is I have the ability to pick myself up and put myself back on the track. if I fall on the running race, on the race, I know how to stand up quickly and get back to it and recycle my train of thought. Even if that doesn't mean I do end up repeating myself, I don't really mind. That's just a skill I have. And I'm going to end this video with a bit of a life update for the people who actually care, because maybe some people care, you know. And I just want to tell you what's going on. So recently I've not been journaling as much as I want to, and I'm currently on holiday for one day, one night's sleep. We came here around midday to a place called Swansea, and honestly I've been quite a lot because my cousins live here, so we went to go see them, and then we decided to get an Airbnb so we could go explore the beaches. There are some lovely beaches. I would love to show you some of them, but I'm just going to upload this video raw, as I said, because I have no equipment here. I have my phone and my tripod that I brought, because that's the best way to do it, really. Yeah, I've stopped journaling, and I've also stopped gratitude journaling and expressing gratitude to people. My hair is kind of annoying me. I don't really know what to do with it, but it's also, I don't know. I messed my hair up on purpose. Yeah, I've kind of dismissed the whole gratitude. You have to say 5 things a day. You need to make sure that you know people are appreciated. And I used to think that's kind of weird, but I'm going to do it anyway. And those times I felt really good about myself, but I thought it was a different factor. Maybe I was speaking to some girl I really liked her, and she responded to me or something. So I'd have like a buzz and I'd feel happy. And coincidentally, at the same time, I did gratitude journaling. And I always blamed it on external factors, when in reality, now that I've kind of stopped journaling, I've just been so I feel ungrateful about things, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking. I've been slacking on the giving of my gifts. If you've ever read The Way of Superior Man, you know how important it is to give your gifts to the world and to make yourself project onto others. Hold on, let me explain that a bit better. Inside us as people, we can provide gifts to people, whether that be in the form of communication or just in the form of work for some people. If you see someone, random example, because I was going to do this the other day, like a month and a half ago, when I wasn't really thinking in the right way. I saw on a walk in the night, and I saw some guy at a cafe, I saw him taking the trash out. The trash, I'm American. Taking the rubbish out. And I could have literally just gone up to him and said, do you need any help with that? And that probably would have made his day, realistically. I didn't. And those small acts I stopped doing once I stopped journaling, because I didn't have this appreciation for things. And I didn't have this subconscious kindness that I was continuously refilling into my system. And I've noticed this because my mum said this a lot today. I'm on holiday, you know, and she's saying, why do you look so upset? Why do you look so unhappy? And I realised it could be one factor. It could be because I haven't eaten a nice meal today, or because I haven't done any work today. I feel lazy, so I'm kind of just trudging along, not really thinking about anything, just thinking I could be doing work right now, because that gives me a sense of fulfillment and purpose, which I like. That feels good, you know. And if you're not working on anything, I'd recommend you do start working on something, because every single person that I've dealt with in terms of helped, I've always noticed they'll say, oh, I wanted to start a YouTube channel or something like that, and then I will say, oh, that's really good to hear. And they say, oh, but I'm kind of upset at the moment, you know, my girlfriend has me or something. And then once I've seen them kickstart their YouTube channel, they're putting so much effort into it. All their issues of, oh, but now I'm upset because my girlfriend's left me, or we're kind of arguing at the moment, or I'm not too close to my family. All those issues go up here when they're just working on something. And the power that purpose can give us as men, and of course, if you were watching this, I'm joking, but the same thing applies. Just finding some passion to go all in on. So right now I'm really into music for some reason. I've been grinding on the piano and the guitar. So for me, seeing the progress there gives me this sense of happiness throughout the day, knowing that I'm going forward in life. I'm going to switch hair again. What's going on? Yeah, I don't realize how upset I am when I don't express gratitude and I don't get the thoughts out of my head, because I have these circling thoughts of maybe I'll go for a real example. I was speaking to someone and I stopped speaking for a month, and then I messaged them again, and I don't know why I expected them to hold the respect to me when I hadn't messaged them in a month, and out of nowhere I just started messaging them again. And it's completely my fault. Obviously, I should have either held communication or shown more interest in them. It's completely my fault. I take full responsibility for my actions, but that kind of put me in a down state. But then when I do some work or something like that, I'll do something that pushes me towards my purpose, I will feel a lot better. I feel like that thing is so much more inferior to my main goal. If I had a timeline here, this is my timeline right here. This is my start point, this is my end point. Oh shit. That right there isn't even hard. That's not, if I was going across this smoothly and I hit this little roadblock here, say this is the next month. So that roadblock was a few days ago when I felt really upset because I messed up. It's still pretty smooth. You know, I've got a wider frame. So small things that are insignificant don't really matter too much to me when I do the work and when I'm journaling and things like that. And I remember that feeling when I started journaling. I said it's 2.5 pages. I say 2.5. It's like 1.25 because it's a smaller journal. Those times when I was journaling and getting the thoughts out of my head were always the times I look back on and think I was the happiest then. And this video has gone off the topic. I am fully aware. Don't worry. But I just wanted to spread some wisdom. Say to the people who want to start YouTube, don't be scared of being bad on camera, because the big YouTubers they edit them out, and they become better speakers, so they feel a lot more confident. Then they'll get some views and they'll feel more confident because they know they're reaching out to people and things like that. Damn, my neck looks skinny. Let me fix that. Don't feel discouraged. 100%. Just go for it if you want to. You can always edit out the mistakes, and then you'll see the more videos you do, the less edits you'll have to do. And from the start of this video, I made about 7 mistakes. 7 big mistakes where I've had to pause and I would have cut out. And that's for my minimalistic style. If I was doing stuttering, I guarantee when I say or I don't, if I cut them out, I would say about 30 to 40 mistakes in this 13-minute video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. I'll respond to comments. Discord's in the description. Give me a message. That's all I gotta say, man.